Nothing prepares you for the moment someone spits on you. My name is Maya Carter, and the day it happened, I was just a 16-year-old girl walking home from school with my backpack. Headphones on, and a sketchbook under my arm. I didn't see them coming. 3 girls, blonde ponytails, same expensive jackets, the type that walk like they own the hallways. I stepped aside to let them pass. Instead, they stopped in front of me. "Look, girls," the tallest one smirked. "Charity case." Her friend wrinkled her nose. "Why is she even in our school? Who let her in?" I tried to walk away. That's when I felt it. Warm, wet. One of them had spit on my cheek. I froze. They burst out laughing. "Oops," the third one giggled. "Our bad." My throat tightened, but I refused to cry. My father always told me, a warrior doesn't raise her voice. She raises her worth. So I wiped my cheek, straightened my shoulders, and walked away. But behind me, I could still hear them mocking. "Run home to your daddy, princess!" They didn't know who my father was. They didn't know the storm they had just created. The next day, I was called to the principal's office. The 3 girls were already there, suddenly sweet, suddenly innocent, suddenly acting like victims. The principal looked exhausted. "Girls," he sighed, "Maya says you spit on her." "Is that true?" The tall one gasped dramatically. "What? We would never." The second girl started fake crying. "She's making it up because she hates us." The third one clasped her hands. "We're like anti-racist. We love everyone." I clenched my fists. They were lying straight into his face, and he was buying it. "Well," the principal said, "we have no video evidence, so—" That's when the door burst open. My father stepped inside, still in his uniform, medals across his chest. Tall, calm, powerful. Colonel Elijah Carter, U.S. Army Ranger. Decorated. Respected. A man whose voice could silence a room. The girls went pale. My father nodded at the principal. "Continue," he said quietly. His voice wasn't loud, but it echoed like thunder. My father sat beside me, his hand steady on my shoulder. "Girls," he said, "look my daughter in the eye and repeat what happened." They said nothing. The tall one swallowed. We don't remember." "Oh?" My father smiled gently. "Then let me help you." He pulled out his phone and pressed play. He had the entire incident on video. The principal's jaw dropped. The room fell silent, except for the sound of their own voices on the video. "Who let her in?" "Charity case." "Oops." Laughter. The moment they spit on me. The moment I walked away. The girls exploded into excuses. "It was a joke. We didn't mean it. She's too sensitive." My father stood up slowly. "Listen to me," he said softly. "When you spit on my daughter, you spit on every value I serve this country for. Respect, honor, humanity." His voice trembled, not with anger, but with disappointment. "You don't mock a child because of her skin. And you do not spit on a young woman who has done you no harm." The girls finally broke into real tears. The principal cleared his throat. "There will be disciplinary action. Severe action." For once, justice felt real. A week later, the school hosted a mandatory assembly on racism and accountability. The gym was packed. Teachers, parents, students, reporters, nobody expected what happened next. My father walked onto the stage, but instead of lecturing, he told our story. Not angrily, not dramatically, just truth. He spoke about the struggles he faced as a black soldier. He spoke about serving beside people who didn't look like him, yet trusted him with their lives. And then he gestured toward me. "My daughter is not a victim," he said. "She is a warrior, because warriors are born through adversity, not violence." The girls who attacked me sat in the front row, heads bowed. And then, the unexpected happened. My father invited them to speak. They trembled as they walked up. The tall one spoke first. "I didn't realize the damage we were doing. We thought we were being funny, but we were being cruel. And I'm sorry, it wasn't perfect, but it was human." The gym clapped, not for them, but for the message. Hurt people, but taught people change people. After the assembly, people treated me differently, not with pity, with respect. Teachers apologized. Students who ignored me suddenly wanted to talk. Even the 3 girls approached me privately. "We want to change," one whispered. Not because we got caught, but because we finally understand. I nodded. Not forgiveness. Not revenge. Just closure. That night, my father sat beside me on the porch. You handled everything with dignity, he said proudly. I rested my head on his shoulder. I learned from you. He smiled. No, Maya, you carried yourself like a warrior long before they ever spat on you. And for the first time since that horrible day, I believed him. If this story touched you, remember, dignity always wins over hate. Please like this video, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe for more powerful stories where justice always rises. Thank you for watching. Stay kind, stay aware, and stay strong.